Yo, yo, how's it going, guys? How has everyone been this weekend? Sad to see it end. You know, back to the working week tomorrow. Always goes too quickly, the weekend. Far, far too quickly. Oh, thanks for the subs. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, weekend always goes far, far, far too quick. Just seems to like get here and then it's gone and then you're back to the slow kind of the week again. Hopefully the week will go fairly quick and yeah, and then we'll be back at the weekend again and it rinses and repeats, doesn't it? I can't believe it's already June. That is just incredible. It's crazy how quick this year is going already. But promo code on the screen if you haven't already used it. I haven't used it yet, but I hear it's not very pleasing considering it's to do with the anniversary event. How is everyone finding the anniversary event and what we've got so far? I haven't been impressed. And it's a big meh. Yeah, I did see a little post by Indes earlier. And his post was pretty much like, lol, is this it for the anniversary event? And I have to agree with that statement. Let me put it in onto mine anyway. Let's actually see what it's all about. Is it here? On this first page, do we redeem here or do we go account, is it? Invitation code, redeem code, here it is. So what we got? Okay. How disappointed am I going to be? That's so bad. What is that? What the fuck is that? One crest for a 3rd year anniversary. Could have been free. It could have been free. I get it with free items for a 3rd year anniversary, but why not free and free? Free and free would have made much more sense. It is a big sad, Anyway, let's clear away all that shit. We'll leave that in there till tomorrow. Delete the red. Yep, definitely. What a disappointment that was. Overall, though, I think so far, and as you can tell by my total, you know, Diablo Immortal 3rd anniversary live. Is this it? You know, it doesn't seem much at the moment, does it? There's no real hype. Like, what is really going on? I know we got wins, but I'm not going to use that till, you know, when's this end? The 8th. So I'm safe to use that at the end of next week. Yeah, I can say I'm safe to use that at some point next week. That's fine. Feels like more of a warm up to the up and coming season. Potentially. This here, this is like, what even? Remaining reforges 1, you get 2 and it adds 1 each day. When does it end? Oh, hold up. I hadn't been into this yet. Select 3 of the same set items, same name and equipment slots to be consumed, creating one same set item with random attributes. During the event, a number of free reforges will refresh daily. The number of reforges granted per day is as follows. We get 2 today, 1, then 1, then 1, then 1. The 6th of June, we're going to get 2 more. The 7th of June, 4 more. Wow. The 8th of June, 2 more. Then we've got a load of 1s again up until the 13th. Okay. When set items created from Reforged and do not successfully have 3 basic attributes, they will be granted guaranteed successes based on the following rules. No 3 attribute set items within the first 3 Reforges. 4th Reforge guaranteed. Okay. Wow. Less than 2 free attribute set items within the first 11 Reforges. What the actual... What even? What even? That is terrible, really. That's real bad. It should have just been... You've got 2 weeks of this running. Reforge as much as you like. I am actually surprised it doesn't say on there to add more reforgers, pay £5 a reforge. I think it's a really cool idea, just implemented in the wrong way. So bad. Yeah, I did it once earlier on just to see what it was all about, but I didn't actually read into this bit. And yeah. Like, I probably won't be using it. Okay, so these rewards are locked behind this, and I take it they give you the rewards for this. So how far have you got to get into this till you get Butcher? Okay. Okay, we'll collect those. View activities in the codex. Okay, nothing here to do with the getting them rewards. Okay. Standard Hunger and Moon. No, I don't want to click any of those, thank you. Okay. Talking about it though, as we can see on the roadmap, let's zoom in. We're like in the middle. We haven't had the new quest yet, right? We haven't had the new gear yet. We haven't had the marketplace update yet. And we've not had the new Heliquary bosses yet. So there's a shitload more to come. So when I see people's questioning like, is this it? Is that going to be all? Nah. We've got loads more to come. We know we're going to probably end up getting 1-star and 2-star gem. That happens every time we have an anniversary event. I just think this is very much the calm before the storm, so to speak, and hopefully we're going to get a lot more information over the next, say, 10 days. Hopefully we'll get more information this Monday, but I think it's probably going to be the Monday after, right? Because normally we get information on the Monday, so like the 9th. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. There may be some more leaks between now and then. I'd agree though, Ryder. It's way too calm. Where's the hype? Where is the hype? I know we've got like the bosses coming back, but I even think, aren't the bosses even on like some sort of oh, didn't want to hit the map. Events. Is it here? Yeah. Just have them all out at the same time. Like, what would have been real cool is if, like, you go in to do this and they'd all been up at the same time. As in, you know, you could do these bosses, they wouldn't been locked between dates. And you had, like, 2 minutes to kill this boss, and if you didn't kill it within 2 minutes and it still had health, another boss would spawn and then it would just become way more difficult. That would have been the challenge. That would have been excitement. Make it difficult. The legendary gem trial. Isn't this for already like gems that are already available anyway? You wanted like gauntlet style? Even an Osso. How's it going, man?
Welcome, most esteemed patron.
So, okay. But why would we have this now? Why not do this? Well, I suppose we're going to have it. It's going to be again when the new gem comes out, I would expect.
Thank you for your visit.
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Just a bit. You know, I think everyone's just a little bit deflated about the anniversary event so far, right? They're just not nothing hype about it. confused, I would say. I think confused is probably a good word to say. Confused is the right thing. Like, where is all the hype? You know, I'm sure last year and the year, and I'm sure last year and the year before there was more hype, right? Much more hype. Anyway, rant over. When it comes to the anniversary event, we're gonna get on. We're gonna do some shit. I got some catching up I need to do. I need to do Verge. I need to do Terror Rifts. I don't know if Osso has still got any of that to do, but that's exactly what I need to do. They promise so much, and then they just come with a new way to spend more money. Yeah, I mean, like, when it comes to spending more money, I probably will put some in for the actual event when we get closer to it. But you're all capped, mate. No worries, man. No worries. I've been slacking this week. I always wait until the end of the week to do it now, because then I can do some on stream if I do stream on a Sunday. I've already done my PvP though. I did that earlier today. I most probably will end up buying like this. I'll probably buy this. I won't buy this and this. And then I'll probably buy these three as well. Just so you get the crests and the orbs and the Telleric pearls. You didn't know Fortune would be active today? I don't know if it's worth me doing. Would it be worth me doing wins? I suppose it would be, actually. I might do that. I might use wins today. And then use wins again tomorrow. Because it does end on the 8th, right? Yeah. At 3 AM as well. So today is the best day to use it. Can you add me? What region are you on? Are you EU? Best of all, are you on pools? How did anyone find the video today anyway? It's been quite a good positive response from it. I'm pretty pleased, to be fair, how it turned out. Let's go get rid of some of this shit in my bags. I won't scrap it all yet. As we get closer towards 900 or whatever they're going to do, though, I'm going to have to go through some of this stash. Throw that in there. What we got here? Trash, trash. Love the way I named my layout. Well, in the video at the end, on that last page. I'm a bit.
Let us forge.
My builds. As in on here. I see some people just don't even name them though. They still have them like loadout 1, loadout 2, loadout 3. I'm like, how the fuck do you know which is one and is which? Missing a gem. Can't go into battle missing a gem. We're collecting though. We are collecting. I got 1k orbs sitting there already. Lazy farm. I should actually call it relaxed farming now. I think it needs a rebrand. I do have 88,000 platinum as well now because I had all them stuff left from the Colossal event. Still got all gems to get, haven't I? Yep, 0. Fuck it. Let's activate wins. Get this done. Jibs. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing very well. Apart from it is the end of the weekend, right? Back to the working week. Weekend's always gone. What is that all about? Good morning, Lorif. Not morning where I am. Slacker, still not capped on Verge. Man, I'm terrible. I always leave it till Sunday for some reason. I never used to. I think since I've become like, and I do a lot of obviously content creation now with my video that I've just put out yesterday. When I come out today, I recorded it yesterday and put it up last night for the members. And with work, it just takes up so much time, and then it comes to the evenings and I just want to do PvP or something like that, so I always leave Verge right until the very end now. Oh, did you know Fortune will be active today? I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I'm glad it is. Who whispered me anyway? Who whispered me? I'll check that out in a second. Get these done nice and quickly. I'm hoping for when the actual anniversary starts properly. I will have 100 crests so we can do a 100 run. Your gem review was superb. Thank you very much. Took me a while to get it exactly how I wanted it. I had a number of layouts before I decided to stick with that sort of layout. And I think that's just what took me a little while to get it. But I think it's definitely somewhere now that we can just go back to it every couple of months, especially when new gems are out and when we've tested other gems. And now we can just change it as and when. I think that's just going to be nice. Instead of having to recreate it over and over again, I can just go in, edit it in Canva. I can stick up new links on my Discord. I can do a refresh video. You know, it's just great to have it that way. Saving up for the jewels. 100% jewels is coming. That is when I'll probably roll 100. Hey, also, we got obliterated today, didn't we? In our Verge match, in our Vigils match. Felt really good, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you was in my match, right? Yeah, we got all the big whales. We got absolutely fucking pummeled over, man. It was literally like It was just hilarious. But at least the shadow still won. You know, that's the main thing, right? Always hard against Honor. They have so many more 5-6. Yeah, they do. Yeah. We definitely had the harder battle out of all three, right? Stop calling me a slacker in World Chat, man. I can see ya. It's because I was doing PvP earlier and I thought I'd get out of the way and save this for now. If not this morning, I would have just got... I probably should have done this morning and done PvP now, but... I've been such on a roll with PvP. I'm still at 83% win rate. I want to see if I can continue that as I get into Legend. And I'm just playing Golem as well, so... Gonna have to open, well, put the fan on in here, so you guys have to tell me if you can hear the fan that I'm now gonna put on. Because that is warming up in here already. Okan, welcome in. How's it going, man? Critical Finger. Was a great visuals today. Visuals is always great fun. I don't mind whether it's a win or a lose, you know. I think just being there, supporting the clan. As long as I just always hope we get a good turnout. So we always stand a chance, win or lose. I think if you lose because people don't turn up, then that's a horrible kind of thing to have happen. I think by now that most people know Vigils, especially if they're a competitive clan, they know Vigils is like Sunday, right? I like it. I like it. The Alliance holds strong, man. The Alliance holds strong. Helps if I pay attention where the actual boss spawns. Kill it. I might die. I should be alright. Rip. We're through. Oh, we didn't get to the 2k. Not that it matters. See, I'm hoping we get the new, the full patch notes come out in the next, like, 7 to 10 days, you know. Considering, like, the main event is supposed to be going on in, what, 2.5 weeks. We should really have it the kind of this Monday or next Monday. I would expect it to be next Monday, a week tomorrow. And we should get information on there, like, new Paragon trees. What they're going to do to the Paragon level. Is there going to be any adjustments? I hardly expect there will be. We should then get more information about the market merge. We should then get more information about new gear, whether it's going to be actually new essences or reworked essences. I actually wouldn't mind them to just do rework essences. I agree. So many old essences need buffs or just need a general rework. I think that'd be kind of cool. Instead of them just bringing out 6 new ones per class, I think give us a rework. Please let it be a rework. I agree. That is what I'm really hoping for. Rework would give us the option to change up the meta completely, hopefully. It's hard having to regrind 4 different classes. I suppose that's the kind of the thing that I haven't experienced with the game. Being purely Necro. And that gem guide video is absolutely blasted. I'm so pleased at how that has gone today. I was a bit concerned with it because I hadn't put out a video for nearly a month, and then yeah, I don't know why I was concerned. It's just done really, really well. It was like a really long video as well. Like the longest I've done, I think it was like 33 minutes. Not that I expect everyone to watch it from start to finish, but I know some people will. But I did make sure that I'd put in the timestamps on this one because some people want to just see what gems they want for certain builds. So many elites in this run. Tupac, hi, I'm pretty newbie. Are you very new to the game then, are you? You're going to watch it from the start? I think if you're new to the game and you want a kind of an idea of what gems you're going to need throughout the progress of your character, especially if it's a necromancer, I think watching the video all the way through is kind of very insightful. You'll learn quite a lot, I think. Those are the best runs. Yeah, I agree. Get more points, get out quicker, restart. I'm actually thinking about doing a kind of a video each week now from Reddit posts. Very similar to what people have done in the past, other creators where they go through Reddit and just see questions. But I'm actually going to think about looking through them on a day-to-day basis and just picking one post that relates to like showing someone how to do something, especially if it's necro related as well. And then I'll make a video at the end of the week and just have like 7 posts I'll go over and just give my answers and questions and answers to them. I see so many questions on there about like kind of necros and just general questions about the game that sometimes just get left unanswered, and I think some people are waiting for an answer. Now, whether then people will actually come and watch the video or not, I think some of the questions may relate to a lot of other people as well. I'm probably going to start pulling the posts up from this week and just do a video each week throughout June just based on Reddit posts and just see kind of how the response is. Just trying something new, you know, new for the channel, a bit more content. Kind of, some people may find it interesting, some people might not. Welcome in, Tupac. Yeah, do that one. I'll pick that one, definitely. I just see so many posts on Reddit sometimes when I look through it and I just think, man, this guy has not been answered correctly, or this person has not been kind of answered at all, or someone's just trolled the person, you know, giving them maybe the incorrect answer or not enough of an answer. And you guys know from kind of streams and my videos, I like to go into explanation. Death dealer. Game is dead. It's all we get. I think that's just Reddit trolls though, right? You're always going to get that with Reddit. Hey man, first of all, a lovely vid on the gems to Necro. Appreciate it. You're very welcome. I'm glad it's been insightful. That's because Reddit banned most of the people that could give it. Really? When did that happen? I would somewhat. I think I have experienced that before with some subreddits. I don't think I've experienced it. I don't think I've ever experienced it with DI subreddit, but I know with other subreddits I have experienced somewhat heavy-handedness from the mods. Yeah, I'm not surprised that goes on though, sadly. Someone did put a comment on that video I put out today. How capped am I? I think I'm at like 46. Discord, unfortunately, is more timely and reliable with info, and I think that's kind of where I've always stuck to putting a lot of info. You know, I was in the Diablo main channel for Discord for years. I say years, mostly like two and a bit years, just building up infographics for Necros. So that's really where I kind of started off, as I think I mentioned last stream. But I think that's been great in there. I think I've always had a good relationship there with the mods, and yeah, making my own Discord channel has been a great experience. I think Orof's a good one to go to. I think most of the other creators give good information. You know, I don't think there's any out there that don't. I think everyone's going to have their personal preference on who they go to, because everyone has a different kind of attitude, I suppose, or like of a person. I just like more chilled vibes, where other people maybe they like a different style of creator. I think it's great to see that we've got quite a few creators still for DI, considering the type of game it is, for one, where it's a heavily monetized game. And the support we get from you guys is just amazing. Especially as one of the newer creators as well. Yeah, going back to the question that was on my video today then. Let me bring it up on here. Someone put, when it's a 5-star for summons coming, been 3 years, Blizzard haven't made it their haven't made anything. They're sleeping on it. Wake up. He's not wrong. Ah, you already killed them. Anyway, allied friend came by to show some support. Time to watch some Nataro with the kid. I mean, I never got into Nataro. My go-to like anime was always just go to like Dragon Ball.
Together we will do what must be done.
Take care, Critical.
A new partner. Very well.
Welcome in, Prax. Hey, Laura. Great gem guide. Thank you. You're very much welcome. It's actually gone down a real treat. People have shown a lot of support for it. I just couldn't believe how long it turned out. Like 30... The 33 minutes? Yeah, 33 minutes, 12 seconds. And literally, I didn't even need to... I didn't edit anything. I literally edited a bit at the beginning where I kind of started off. Which is just a complete cutout anyway, and then at the end I did an edit at the very, very end and just added a couple of little things in, and that was it. Done. And I was pleased how it was. Completely raw, just talking to the mic and the camera, and it worked out first time. So good when that happens. So many times in the build guides that I do, I have to sit there and redo them because I just get like 10 minutes in, I'm like, fuck, I said something I shouldn't have said. Sure, I see. Yeah. 2 elites over here as well. Grab these, walk through. Was the boss spawn this end or was it the other end? Didn't pay that much attention. Was this in? Going shadows tomorrow. Not gonna lie, felt some relief. I think everyone does after they've been immortal for that 7-week period, if that's what you're doing it in. I know we all do. What the fuck? It is always nice to go back to shadows. Man, Corvus, I always forget Corvus. Just do my last little bit in here because there was a couple of we missed, but oh well, we'll just quickly do a solo run. The one thing I never forget to do though is Hello Crew raids. We just do them. We do them on a Monday and Thursday, so we know straight away. Fucking dead end after dead end. Well, there's actually a way through there. We're paying attention to the map and too many mobs around me. Nearly at 8. Fuck it, we'll go to 8. We get plenty higher. Let's just see how many I can actually get up to. Rip, missed that one. Well, at least that's gems out of the way. TR's next. It has a few people that prefer to go on Twitch there to just view, but always dual. Might as well start to build a community up there as well. You know, if it ever ends up going to another game, you know, you never do know. So why not? The computer handles it fine, so. Life, I usually do that whale event in Marvel Future Fight called Bingo. I wonder if I just do this event. You can just use whale event to get to that good gem. I did that event last time in the game. It really just depends on what you want to spend, right? It's your personal preference. It is a good gem. You're gonna get a guaranteed gem, aren't you? So I should be capped now, right? Yep. Sweet. The only thing I've noticed on Twitch is it just keeps coming up saying unstable bitrate. Average stream bitrate is too high, which I need to have a look at. And I hadn't done. I forgot about that the other day. You got some of the good gems for my list. That's good. What do you think about people saying Echo and Shade is bad even for your summon build because you still put their gems in S tier for summon build in a new video? It's a good gem for summoner's build. I will always say that gem is a good gem for summoner's build. It gives you extra summons that don't count towards your max summons. You know, from rank, what, 4 is it onwards, you get 2 summons. From rank 7, you get 3 summons. And it actually kind of counts towards the summons on your shepherd, so you can always keep that well high anyway. Why wouldn't you use it? Especially if you're using like spectacle, not spectre glass, if you're using, what is the essence called? I forgot about this essence earlier on. This one. The spectral mage one. You got extra summons then, so your shepherds, if you are going to use shepherds with that at any point in a summoner's build, you could use it for that. There's always going to be, when it comes to a summon setup, I think there's always going to be an argument. Some people like to do it some other ways. You've been running that poison build minion with the helm and pants. Nice. Like my shade now sits here most of the time with someone else in it. Time for TRs. First of all, where are TRs at? How long's left on them? Oh, it's still got 20 minutes. Barfen is alright. If you're ever doing TRs, guys, you just don't want them in fucking Darkwood. You hate this cemetery? Too much shit in the way? I don't mind a cemetery. Because you got that one big area where you can just go and kill shitloads of elites.
Together we will do what must be done.
The only place I just dislike TRs for is Darkwood. Just absolutely awful. Just need one more. Only downside of waiting until the very end of the week. Where am I see your full builds? They're all on my channel, mate. There's loads of builds on my channel for Necro. Tons of them. Okay, thanks, sir. Like you say, people argue a lot about that, so a bit hesitant for building that gem. Ah, man. If you get a good Echo and Shade and you want to go summons, go ahead and use it. It's a good gem. But it does lock you into summons, and that's why I've got one. Sadly. When I first started playing the game, I was summons Necromancer through and through, and I had Echo and Shade, so I used it. Laura, how much total damage your raid build deals on damage dummy in a minute? If you're still on later, I can show you, but I can definitely get around the 600 to 650 million in a minute. But it all really depends on your setup. So you could copy my setup, but it doesn't necessarily mean you'll do the same. Nice. Not even bothering with this whole anniversary bullshit. Seems like they somehow managed to do it worse every year. People are forgetting one thing there, Drew. There is a lot more to come. I'm locked against a tree. We know there's a lot more to come. You just got to look at the roadmap, right? So if you look at this roadmap quickly, if I've still got it here, it's not quite zoomed in, but you may still be able to see it. You know, we haven't had a new quest. We haven't had the new gear, really, have we? We haven't had... No, what have we had? We haven't had new gear for sure. We haven't had the marketplace update. We haven't had the new Heliquary bosses. Oh, it's absolutely bullshit, yeah, because it's a cap, mate. Yeah, but this is how they are starting anniversary stuff. It's big L, especially the new set item reforged. It's useless. I think a lot of us have complained about that. I rolled it once, and I'm probably not going to roll it again. There should have never been a daily cap on there. It should have just be, you know what, guys? Roll as much as you want. We should get more information either tomorrow or the following Monday. I would expect it to be the following Monday, to be fair. bad, but mate. Are we actually going to get Paragon 900? Because there's no, this is the point where we would normally get a Paragon reduction. We've run out of, what's it called? Trees. Paragon trees. There will be a reduction.
Fear not the end.
Well, they haven't said it. They've not come out and directly said it, but, you know, we normally this time of year get a Paragon something. Something new. A Paragon tree. But we should expect something. We may not, but I'm thinking we probably will.
Your corpses are mine.
New Paragon system, you get 4 Paragon skills, PvP, PvE, loot, and fishing. Fishing MVP, mate. The person who leaked the new gem told me we are getting it, but hey, maybe just bullshit. Nah, that guy, the guy who had the gem stuff, has been on point with a lot of other stuff. Oh, elite.
Better. I need a corpse for that.
Hopefully there'll be enough elites down here and we can get this first one done. As we speak there. I might said it wrong. Is the beneficial effect duration percentage is 100%? I think the highest you can get total is like kind of like if you pushed everything. I think it's about like 72.5% bed. Man, if you've been a Blizzard customer as long as I have, then you just used to it. Didn't realize I was live. Oh man. I'm literally like, I think this month is going to be live streaming Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I think. I'm planning the whole month to do that and just see how things go. Probably going to be all later ones like they always are. You know, round about the 9:30 mark in the evening UK time. for maybe 3 or 4 hours, depending on what shift I'm on the next day, especially in the week. It's just a better sort of time for me to stream, and I think, you know, that is the way I want to do my my content. Just I could go live at another time and have probably loads more viewers, but it's not about the viewers, it's about the ones that do show up. How many TRs do I need? All of them. If you need to leave though, leave whenever you're ready and I'll just get someone else in, man. That's fine. I think he did when I spoke to him earlier. I think, as far as I know, he is capped on Verge, and I think he did say he's capped on TRs as well. I told Indez this when the whole CR system was fucked. I spent like 3k on the game and couldn't even do Heliquary raid bosses. That's a PC of worth money and didn't even have the CR requirements. Yeah. I think anyone has played since release, if you're just a low spender, you could easily spend that amount of money. Oh, you see, that's the problem. You got to spend 3k a week. Snipes, what is up, man? How do I like the 3-year anniversary stuff? At this moment in time, I am looking forward to seeing more information about what else is to come. Oh, for sure, yeah. I'm a low spender, and I think it just adds up. You don't think of it on a month-to-month basis. Some months, I wouldn't even spend anything apart from the battle pass. But then other months, depending on what's going on, I'll put a bit more into the game. You speak of Rosso when he shows up, man. You're a 3k Resto Neko and helping your clan carry G5. Nice, good on you. He probably does. He's followed you here as well, mate. You do 700, nice. The thing is, with a game like this, latency plays a part in it as well, right? Your damage. So you can compare mine and your damage, for instance. And I might have a higher latency than you, so my damage will actually turn out to be probably a little bit less. No worries, man. I'm going to finish this one, wait for the new one to start anyway, and then go and do that one, so. This is just some chill time. Also, before BB cosmetics were good, it changed when Phantom Market became a thing and they started dropping horrible cosmetics. Yeah, the BP's definitely changed, right? You're not sure why players get so fixed on the train dummy. They're just going to get one-shot anyway by wows. Doesn't take that much. No, I think the train and dummies are good for build testing. When it comes to the PvE content, forget thinking about testing that for PvP content. There's no point. But I think for the PvE content and just to test your overall damage, I think it's a great little thing to do. You can really test different gems out because you can just like really compare the gems on their own. And essences to test out which essences do more damage. I very often, when new gear comes out, you will very often find me at the train dummy testing different things out. How many more have I got? Oh, I've got one down here. I'll go down this one first. Snipes doesn't need to use training wheels. And training dummy, no. Snipes, he just doesn't need to because he goes into battlegrounds and people just bow before him and he just wins. Legendary Service, BSJ, Ruling, Bottled Hope, Wolf, Gloom, and one of the Shadow. Yeah, that's not a bad setup. I think my next... I don't like Gloom. I'm not gonna ever level Gloom, but I think my next one to level, other than that new gem when that comes out, will probably be Wolf. I got 2 currently. I am leveling them more as well to rank 5. I think I'll get a rank 5 more at the deep. Just a little project I've got going when it comes to the 5-star gems, you know, keep them all running. And I think more is quite good because you've got that armor break. It was fair play, PvP. I'd love to do all the gem testing and theory crafting, but getting one shot and stuff just messes up. The trouble is, like, well, 95% of this game, well, 90% of this game is the PvE content. Well, actually, 95. I'll go back on that. 95% of the content is PvE content. It's getting late. You want to know what they can sell for? Currently going for like, you're probably selling for 14. Did you not rank one up then? So Lito, yours is Morn, Spectre, Mother's, Fervent Fang, Class, BSJ, Roiling, and Balehit. I would say as a test, with your Spectre glass, if you're doing it in raids, switch that one out for another damage dealing gem. Ooh, library. Okay. I had to get the silver free just to get 12% badge, forced to do PvP for badges. I think it's part of the game though, right? So I think it's worth doing PvP battlegrounds simply because if you get the legend or whatever the rank is now, you're going to get some legendary crests. So you got that benefit. You're also going to get reforged stones, which I wish they would actually add some reason to do reforged stones from somewhere else in PvE. That's the highest damage you're giving me in dummy, 700%, 700 million average damage per minute. The only reason I say about glass is on a single target, you may not get as much damage out of it as what you would multi-target. Because it's per target, right? That's the only one I would consider looking at, just to see if you can push that a little bit higher. Nah, fuck buying them. They just need to implement a way to get them with PvE. Like, give them through doing Heliquid raids. Fuck it. It makes so much more sense to have a way to get them in PvE as well. How about get one with a daily login rewards? I would agree with that.
Oh, the things we shall accomplish together. A new partner. Very well.
I just wish it just be G's. Oh, does that mean it's summoner's pie? Ho. I didn't mean ho. I meant hi. I just wish in BG's 24/7 fair play PvP. See, the only thing I want with BG's at the moment is just to give us both maps available at the same time. I said ho. Who's adding me? Oh, it's Terry. We're at, man. Let's zip over to the over place because it's better over here to grind. Both maps same time. You just get a random one. Is what it is. You deal with it. Because I never get to play the new fucking map. The time that I'm on, never the new map. I'll play like maybe one battle, 2 battles a week of the new map. It's so frustrating. So I really like the new map. Just make it so dungeon gives you... I don't know. I think the new map is much better than the old map. But they still locked it into that stupid time. Just open it up to all times now. And just have it so it's a random PvP map. And still the PvP server is still rumors. It's still rumors, yeah, 100%. Yep, but it doesn't shaft me. It's like that 3-hour period is like the end of my working day going into like having dinner. It's just a trial to see how people like it. The downside is, how long does the trial go on for? Like, how long has the trial been going on for now? Like, 3 months? 2 months? Fuck work, lame-o. I know, man. It's like, sorry, I'll come off the calls because I need to go and do... I need to go and do my PvP on the new map. Sorry, guys. We need that free-to-play PvP server right now. Blizzard, come on, WoW, spend their money already in the game. Isn't going to get any bigger. The trouble is, people will always spend money on new gems, Snipes. And what they will do is, they will bring out another slot at some point for people to add another gem into. It's going to happen. We know that as much as we don't want it maybe to happen, some people really don't. It's going to happen because they want more money. The same with the wing slot, right? Wing slots at the moment, you can get a maximum of 16 slots once you get up to whatever 1,000 resonance it is. But they start at 6k reso. So if they drop that down to 4k reso, so you had like 2 gem slots or 4 gem slots open where you could stick, you know, more gem slots to gain more resonance, then people are going to go ahead and buy more gems. I haven't actually leveled that Falter Grasp up yet. I did put it as a good. I think I ranked it right. But I will test that and on the next version, because I think we're going to update that probably every like 3 months maybe, so a good few times a year. I would have tested it by then and we can actually rank it properly, but I think I did rank it fairly well. Normal gem system needs a rehaul. 100. I've been arguing about the normal gem system for a long time. As a new player, you just can't catch up. I personally think as a new player joining the game, that is the bottleneck of them playing the game or quitting. That is the deciding decision. They get to the point where they can have the CR and they can have the Paragon level, but they will never be able to do like the hardest difficulty because they don't have the secondary stats. So why not give them a buff for the first, say, 8 weeks of playing, where they can just get as many normal gems as they possibly like, but they're all non-sellable. Eight weeks, 2 months. No cap for the first 2 months for new players coming to the game would be amazing. And they wouldn't be able to profit from them gems because they can't sell them. They would have to use them on that character. There would be no reason then that any of us would be able to go and utilize that in any way, shape or form. And it would just mean that more players would stay in the game, playing the game that we all like, and would end up having a busier game because more people would stay. Because that is the issue with players at the moment. They play 2 months down the line, they quit because they've got to the point where they've smashed that brick wall and they're just hit it head on and can't get through it. No. The paywall in Diablo Immortal is not gem power. The paywall actually, if you're a free-to-play player, if you want to actually like increase your damage or increase your survivability as a new player, is you go and buy normal gems from the marketplace, and that is your paywall right there, because the gem power, the gems really don't matter. Like, resonance is a trap that people get into, and as a new player, you shouldn't get trapped into it. If your main aim in this game as a new player is to do PvE content, resonance does not matter. You can use all 1-stars and 2-star gems, a mix of them, and do massive damage. Massive damage. Secondary stats is the issue. Every single time. And the only way to get them secondary stats is if you plow a load of money into the game to buy platinum, to then buy them off of the auction house, or farm for 6 months till you can get to that level. But by that time, they're bored because they can't progress anymore, and then they quit. That is the wall right there, in a nutshell. And I totally get it. As a new player, I would probably do the same. If I realised earlier I had to come back from a 2.5 year break that I'm so behind on secondary gems and how much it would cost me, I would have quit immediately again. Yep. See, that is exactly, the secondary is the issue. Blizzard just need to, you know, Blizzard NetEase need to implement a way that new players can catch up in that 8-week period, giving them unlimited amount of drops on normal gems. And that sounds mad, that sounds extreme, but at this point in time, I think that's the only way of doing it. Did I do a 4? I believe I did, yep. Restart. Oh, restart in the best place as well. That is a fucking result. And it's easy to do that. They really just need people to stay in the game. Give them easy paths to 2k reso. I don't even think they need a path to 2k reso. I think the reso, giving them free reso is not necessary. Because I think as a free-to-play player, you get plenty of ways of gaining free crests that could easily get you to the point of getting to like 1,000 resto, 1,500 reso within a number of months. The secondary stats is what the only catch-up mechanic they're missing in the game now is secondary stats on gems, normal gems. And I would even go to far as to say that they need to increase the speed of which someone can level their gear. Because I don't know if that's fast enough. I haven't obviously done that in a very long time, and I don't know what the speed like that is. Have they confirmed what sort of amount of reso free to play can get? Well, it's You know, it's all one of those things. The longer you play, the more you can get, right? I should think if you've been a free to play since the beginning of the game, you should quite easily have what, 2.5, 3,000, even if you've been really lucky, up to 4,000 reso maybe, even as a free to play. If you've been lucky and you've farmed all of the free crests. And the other thing that needs a speed up as well, we're talking about speed ups here. Helliquary raids, right? Helliquary raids, when you get your into your seekers now, it needs to be sped up in that as well, because you get a lot of stats from that. Actually, if you're a day one player, it's possible to have 3k resto. Yep, 100% it is. All depends on your luck. Yeah, people just don't realize, like, when it comes to normal gems, and I think we showed this before. If you want to get to like rank 7, you need 729 normal gems to get to rank 7. Though I'm a day one, not free to play, but low spender, but I'm at 3k reso. Well, you've just been unlucky with gems. You know, I've only just hit 4k. I think that was a big issue though, wasn't it, Prax? I think at the beginning of the game, everyone was like, reso, 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 and it was like, sell normal gems to get reso. And then all of a sudden, like 6 months into the game, everyone was like, we're doing this wrong. Now you need normal gems and fuck the reso, because you can do epic amount of damage without reso. Fucked me hard when finding that out. Yeah, I think we all experienced that though. I wish you could run this spin fast Negro with the poison zombies, lol. Gotta finish this and I can join the others doing more TRs. I'm not going back to D4 after playing Immortal. The grind of Immortal is like Black Desert Online for me. D4, low.
Death is inevitable. I am healed.
That's why people need a path to rank 7 gems, because they, even if they got that, they would still have the uber grind. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I wish my pets could take the best area turns in. Would be so much better. Fexers, how's it going, man? How's the weekend been for you? I didn't fucking reset. How much real money you got to finish to spend on the board to get the 5-star gem? I think it's like 300, right? I had no weekend. I traveled for work. Oh man, that is rip. It's from the event with the token that you can do rifts with, Fexus. I don't know what the maximum spend is on that. What is that to complete it? Is it like 300 or is it more than 300? I cannot even remember. R5 normal gems is all you need. I would say you need more than that. Not bad. Just spent 3,000 on Marvel Future Fight during the 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary, man. That's insane. Did they give you any freebies for the 10th anniversary? Lol. They gave you a free tier. Oh man, that sounds really good. Better than what we got for our third. The gem from the final chest from the gallery is only 20% chance to get a 5. Yeah. Who knows what DI will look like for us at its 10th anniversary? It won't. If they don't sort the game out when it comes to keeping new players, there won't be a 10th anniversary. Yeah, I'd agree, and that would probably be the only reason I would do it as well. That token is amazing. It's a shame it doesn't as not permanent and you get it all of the time, because I had one from the last one. Yeah, I'll probably be farming the new gem. I don't know what level I'll get it up to. It won't be like rank 10 or anything, but It'll probably take me a little bit longer than obviously yourself to acquire even a rank 5 one. I just wanted to be able to test it out. I think it's going to be something that spenders, whether that be low spenders or high spenders, are going to want. Free to plays probably won't worry about the new gem. That's just my opinion. So yeah, you're talking about what, 300 euros to complete the whole thing then, Bruce? Yeah, around that. That's what I thought it would be. Yeah, I was looking over it again the other day after we talked about it on stream. And I agree, Drew. I think that lower ranks, because of the way the gem kind of goes up, free to play players won't go for it because they can't get it to a high enough rank. We'll have to see what the kind of what it looks like when we get the full rankings of it. I would say, yeah, 5, 6 upward is going to be probably where you want it. What gear makes your kills quake like a duck? What gear makes your kills quack like a duck? I do it all the time. Really? There's some gear that makes you quack like a duck? Can you imagine that? If you could change the sound effects of killings. Crazy, the bone rhino was cool for a day. It's a meme, man. It's a meme. 2 things they need to do to rhino build to make it worthwhile. And them 2 things are simply increase the movement speed by 10%. So it goes to 40% movement speed, because then we'll be able to reach full movement speed, 70%. The other thing I'd like to see them do to the rhino build is add on some sort of aura around the rhino, so you deal some damage, even if it was like Thorns damage, some epic Thorns damage, you know, while you're on rhino. Be great. Do you find it odd that Crusader, Necro, and Wizards all have similar PvE playstyles now? No, I think it's like that in a lot of the Diablo games when it comes to the different classes eventually. Seems like Blizzard cares more about Diablo Immortal since the trouble is, that's always going to be the case, right? If someone brings in money, they're always going to kind of put more effort into the events in that game. And I think Riker said that on his video. He was actually jealous when it comes to the Berserk event that we had in DI compared to the one in D4. Now, the question I see on Reddit that's asked a lot is this game worth it as a new player and as a free-to-play player that only wants to focus on PvE content? And I think we will all answer the same way. Opinions? Go. Just got 65k for your polished cores. Man, I think I got 70,000, which I'll be saving. You wish the Necro Immortal got the D4 Berserk Necro? Yeah. Do you think the game is worth it in your opinion? I would agree. I would say the same response to anyone that asks, is the game worth it for a new player to play PvE content? And I would say yes, every single time. Because I really think it is. As a PvE game, this game is great. And how much fun are you having on leveling up there? Now you're now Paragon 364. For sure, a good game. If you was to compare the PvE content of this game to other Diablo games, this game ranks up there, right? You're using the poison minion build? Nice. Yeah, it's fun, but the low server population is killing it. It depends on what server you're on, right? They do probably need to do some merges again. But this goes back to the issue of if they made it so new players can stay in the game and actually enjoy the game because they don't hit that wall by giving them a way to catch up when it comes to like normal gems and stuff, then people would stay so the servers won't go to dead. Top 5 of your personal gaming experiences. I would agree. The connections I've made in this game are unlike any other I've played in any other game. And that's, yeah, that's because I'm obviously starting to create content and I've made a lot more kind of connections there. But even before that, like Osso in the warband that I'm in, me and Osso have been playing the game together for like the last probably nearly 3 years. Is the lightning minion build still worth using? 100%. If you get to the point where you can use lightning minions, do it. Especially with the lightning armor. Really, really strong. I don't even think PoE mobile would do damage to this game. That is just my opinion. I just don't think it would. It maybe for the first couple of weeks, but I think you'll find that this game would bring people back again. Yeah, but that's because the way Riot has done their kind of marketing and all of that, that they get, you know, their money has come from other sources, so they don't need to monetize the game. But this is not, you got to remember, this is not a Blizzard game. This is a NetEase game, right? When we knew it was NetEase, we knew it was going to be monetized, but we didn't know how much it was going to be monetized by. Yep, exactly, Lito. It's a NetEase game. It was bound to be monetized to some sort of level. You know, Riot, when it comes to a League and other games, you know, other MOBAs, their monetization side of it is done completely different. Now, let's compare this to like, let's compare the monetization of this to the monetization of a game like, say, Overwatch, another Blizzard title. Which is PvP, right? I don't know. I think it would have a good attempt to at the very start, Drew. And I think GG, they would have to do something really special with the game to compete at a level like this. It's just PvE. They would have to bring PvP to the game. And I even think they would have to get rid of seasons. I find your build somewhere on your channel. I always have less corpses near me to use power. It is on the channel. It's one of the latest farming ones. This is a fairly recent build I put. It would have to be something pretty similar to Diablo Immortal. It would have to be. They would have to do it in a way that, not copying Diablo Immortal, but they wouldn't, I don't think seasons work on mobiles. Not in the way that, like, Diablo 4 and PoE 1 and PoE 2, how they do their seasons. It just doesn't work on a mobile game for the mobile population of gamers, you know? Laura is cool about Mortal and Marvel Future Flight. I can play at work, and then when I'm bored, a good time. Yeah, that's good. If you can play while you're at work, man, that's great. I didn't know how I was going to feel when Diablo Immortal announced it wasn't going to be like seasons like D3, because I've played a hell of a lot of D3 where you have like 2 weeks madness, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks downtime, whatever it is between seasons, and then you do 2 week madness again. But I actually prefer the constant grind, because this is what I like. D3 player here as well. How many hours did you play? What did you play? What was your class? I don't know what, I'm killing shit still. Don't need to. You're immune to Blizz bullshit, man. I played WoW for like 10 years as well, so yep. Did you play D3 on launch? The Real Money Auction House. Lol. To be honest, you're never playing a game like this again. How come, Drew? How come? After unknowing, you made 8k off that auction house? Oh man, GG. That is well played. I think the game becomes so much better though when they did Loot 2.0, right? Nah, man, it sucks your life away. I really need to go back to playing games like FIFA or Madden, lol. The trouble is, it's like, if this is your first, like, is this your first kind of ARPG? Or have you done many ARPGs before this? I like the Zelda PvE, lol. Oh, Lito, you didn't, your friend didn't tell you. Oh, you only played D3 on PlayStation, so this is really your kind of, yeah, you're really being introduced to an ARPG. You know, my first real ARPG was definitely D3 as well, and I was just super hooked. Super hooked. I'm pretty sure my D3 account had like 5,000, 6,000 hours played. You played WoW for a month and didn't like it? Looked like a game from the 1990s. I played WoW for... I must have played for at least 8 to 10 years. I ran multiple guilds. where we would do end game raiding, sometimes 5 or 6 times a week, as well as working a full-time job. It's just madness how much that game involved your life, and I'm so glad I got that out of my life. Although I didn't get away from Blizzard because I've become addicted to Diablo, but that is another story, right? I think the thing that drew me to Diablo when playing Diablo 3 was the fact that you could just improve your character, right? I like the fact that, you know, that's what we've got into WoW. You look for better gear, you're improving a character, you're seeing it improve, you're testing different new things out, and that was what really drew me to it. And then you do massive numbers and lag the game out, which was another aspect that drew me to it. I did play the odd ARPG on Steam. And I played probably a few hundred hours of PoE 1. Friend of yours sunk 22,000 hours into WoW. Trouble is the WoW playtime counter on that. You do slash played and it tells you in days. And I know for a fact multiple characters I had, like my paladin on that game had well over 365 days played. My warlock had well over a year playtime. My druid tank as well had well over a year game time on it. And then I had like a death knight that I played probably for the same amount of time. I played every class. I played tanks though. I was always a paladin tank, a druid tank. Ragnarok. Yep. My WoW experience started in like Wrath of the Lich King. I think Ice Crown had just come out. So my first endgame raiding was like at the very end of Ulduar and going into ICC. And yeah, doing Lich King for the first time with a guild. We was in a guild called Angry Kittens. I think I probably still got the picture from my first like Lich King kill. Man, you can always tell by just looking in the background that I'm a Pokemon lover, right? Always have been. some Smash Bros. I don't mind Smash Bros. I just haven't plugged my Switch in for a long time. And I'm not talking about the one on the wall. I got another one down here. I got the OLED as well. I'm not even gonna bother with the Switch 2. Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Yeah. Damn, sun's up now. Gotta go. Sun's up. Gotta go and get some sleep. No worries, man. See you in the next stream. We'll be streaming again on Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday? What day did I even say I was going to stream? I can't even bloody remember myself now. I did write it down, so I've got an actual complete schedule of what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's gonna be Wednesdays. Oh, by the way, I'm intrigued. We definitely need you to stream more. Don't be a slacker. Do people like my streams that much today? They want me to stream more. I like the zombie minions better than the skeletal ones. The zombie ones are really cool, I must say. But I think you're going to love when you get lightning ones. Streams are so chill. Nah, that's just what I like, man. You know. You ever got into Pokemon cards? I never got into Pokemon cards. No, that's one part of Pokemon I never got into. And I'm actually glad that I didn't, because it can be very expensive. He has one of them old... Oh, man. I'm surprised he's not been ever tempted to sell it. Has he got it graded as well? Please say he's had it graded. The lightning build is always a really good one to go and use. I think it was one of the very first, way back when that video went up, quite a while ago for mine. Still very viable though, especially as you're leveling. No, it's just there inside of Mark. Oh, man, you need to tell him to send that away to be graded. Get it in a protective case and everything, you know. It's pretty pristine. Yeah, even more so. Laura, for what you say, I listen to you. You know what you're talking about. I did everything you said, and it is easy mode for me. Good. I'm glad. Pokemon Unite on it's just such a cool game, right? Pokemon Unite. Played loads of that. Pikachu. I haven't played it for a long time. Are they still like adding new classes and everything to that? Say new classes, new Pokemon. I wonder if they added more maps to it as well since I last played. Probably by now, because it must be at least a couple of years ago that I played that. Yeah. How many of these essences am I on now? 94. Don't know what, I'm going to probably save a lot of those for Druid. Can you imagine a Pokemon Diablo collab? That just got me excited, man. Just a Diablo Nintendo collab, right? With multiple IP, like multiple games. And we need to start something with that, Drew. It would be a hit, man. It definitely would be a hit. If there was Pokemon cosmetics in this game. Oh wow. It'd be great. That's all I can say. It'd be absolutely amazing. You just imagine that DH with a Pikachu skin. Can you imagine full skins for your characters that are like Pokemon? Oh man. You need a Zelda skin. Like you have Barbarian could be like a Bowser skin, right? A Donkey Kong skin for Barb. There's so many possibilities. Like Blizzard needs to, they need to just take ideas for from the community. We give much better ideas. A Diablo X crossover with Doom would be cool. I think the crossovers are a really cool part of the game. I'm glad they brought in because it just brings so many good, cool ideas. But when it comes to the crossover events, they definitely need to listen to the community on the sort of things we would like to see. And if you listen to Blizz, Pokemon. We need a Nintendo collab. Come on. I think a lot of people would. A Nintendo collab, man. That'd be sick. Really cool fucking idea. How many I've done? We're on 8. Didn't want to click it. It's all about the duck hunt, Nintendo. That'd be kind of cool. They could even do like a Dragon Ball collab where you have to go find Dragon Balls in the world and unlock some sort of like, you know, you'll be able to actually put them together and grant and get yourself a wish, which will give you an increase in chance of something dropping maybe. But they're really quite difficult to find. And then you'd get like the Nimbus, Goku's Nimbus Cloud. Seder with Goku Saiyan here. What version though? Like, are we talking like Super Saiyan 3? They're really like here. That'd be epic. Did you watch the new Dragon Ball? The Daima?
It's not my time, it seems.
I think a Dragon Ball collab would be really good, really fucking good. Whether it's dark enough to be able to do it in Diablo, it's not really like a dark anime, is it? Depends on what happens to Diablo Immortal, to be honest with you, mate. Like, now I'm creating content and building that community up. You know, whatever happens in the future happens. And if another game comes around that, you know, after Diablo Immortal ends, you know, if it dwindles, then who knows? It'll be probably similar genre, because I'd definitely want to stick to the genre I like, right? That's true. That's true. It doesn't really need to be dark themed. Yeah. Just needs to have a cool idea with it, right? How you can like do it correctly. And that's what I was saying about like the Dragon Balls. You'd have to find the Dragon Balls and you'd like be able to summon the actual dragon. Rip.
Fear not the end.
So perhaps PoE 2, Baldur's Gate 3. The trouble is, like, PoE 2 is so close to us now. It's going to be like later on this year that it probably won't be that. I'm thinking like, you know, longer term, longer, further away than that. You know, maybe like 2 years, 3 years, depending on how long the game's got left. We're building a big enough community in this game, and then hopefully when another game comes around and this game's died out, we'll still have plenty of people that would move over to a newer game. Or by then, the game won't matter and people will just watch me for me, right? Which I think most people do already. Because I just chat shit. GTA 6, I've never really been a GTA lover. And I think the computer you're going to have for GTA 6 is going to have to be like some supercomputer. I have got 300 now. Good. What would be another good hack and slash? It's definitely going to have to be an ARPG. I don't know what's on the horizon in the next like 3 years. It doesn't have to even be mobile. It can just be, it can, like I say, I'm a PC gamer, aren't I? So it can be PC. So I would say within the next 18 months, I'll be doing an upgrade on the PC anyway. So by then, you know, computer won't matter either. Yeah, have a look, Snipes. Be intriguing to see. I can leave now, can't I? Is this the last one now? Last one now? Oh, we've reset, haven't we? Where is it now? I bet it's going to be... Of course it's Darkwood. If it's the last one, I'll do it. Fuck it. It is. Oh. Yeah, Darkwood on the last one. Fuck my life. I think they're going to bring WoW to WoW Mobile to replace this one. Man, WoW Mobile. WoW Mobile. I don't know how I feel about WoW Mobile. Based on overall impact, including influence on genre, popularity, innovation, and legacy, there are top 3 of 5. 1. Okay, okay. Diablo 2. 2. Path of Exile 3. Diablo 4. Or Path of Exile, Diablo 4. That can't be up to date. They're all older games. You just need a search. If you chat GPTing it, just literally go, tell me what ARPGs are going to be available in the next 3 to 5 years. Done. And it will just give you a list. Do you want to know which new releases are going to be? Not which ones are already going to be out. Mr. Lucky, welcome in. Here's a list of the top upcoming ARPGs for 2025 to 2027. So, Elden Ring, nice. We'll get a new Elden Ring. I did like the first Elden Ring. Borderlands 43, Titan Quest, the first Berserker. Okay, so we've got some interesting ones coming up to look out for. I'm doing very well, man. I'm doing very well. Although I did say at the beginning of the stream earlier, like, it's the weekend has gone really quick and it's already like back to the beginning of the working week. We're already past the threshold as well, so it is technically Monday. Elden Ring was such a good game. But the downside to Elden Ring is it's not multiplayer, and I like multiplayer games. Who's on the same stance as me there when it comes to single player games and multiplayer games? Well, my thing with a game is if I can make friends in a game, you know, make more contacts, you know, people that I'm going to be able to play the game with, then the game is a million times better straight off the bat. No, I played like Pokemon Go. I did that actively for like 2 and a bit years with the local community in my local town because I was able to help build that local community up to like 500 people. So having a game that you've got that ability to connect with people inside the game itself, not just from building a community through doing content creation, but in the game itself, is much more appealing. Welcome in, how's it going? But you glad to get this last rift done. Oh, I thought I'd nearly had it. Not as close as I thought I was. There we go. Finally. I'm so glad I had to do Darkwood once. Not using the Rhino. Nah, I don't use the Rhino build, man. I made the builds. I don't use the builds. Because they're just not... They're not there where they need to be. We said about this about an hour ago, I think. Someone asked about the Rhino build then. And I think the only thing that kind of puts me off the Rhino builds is the fact that you can't move at max movement speed. You're only at 60% instead of 70%, which makes a difference. Red Circle fan with this music reminds me of Pinball Machine game. Yeah. I don't even think I finished up my what's it called this week? No, I slacked. Maybe I should run some of these if people are doing it. See if I can run none with none and just get some of these before the end of the stream. Because what time are we at already? It's 2.5 hours down. Yeah, we'll probably stream for another 20 minutes. I was a little bit late in the streaming that I wanted to, but finished up watching a few shows today. We finished up watching Mobland. Has anyone else been watching that on Paramount? Halo was well good. I love that show, man. It was a really good show, Halo was. It's on Netflix now, right? Diablo Immortal favorite game? 100%. This is the go-to game for me at the moment. And it will be for until it dies now. And then we'll find something new to move the community to. You hate the room with these things? Yeah, so do I. Sleep time was nice hanging here while doing some dungeons. Until next time. Cheers, Brute. Take it easy, man.
A new partner. Very well.
I think it's next week we get mirrored, so definitely be saving your crest, guys.
Let us face the darkness as one.
You're hoping to get into WoW someday just to see what the big deal is. I'm sure to master the PvP would take a while. Yeah, 100% it would. I don't know what the game is like now, to be honest. It's been a long time since I played it. Oh, we got the boss one. Sweet. Did it say on the No, it hasn't said about the mirror jaws, but I would expect us to have a mirror jaw. So just keep an eye, just keep at least 10 to be on the safe side. I'm going to try and get 100 for when we have the 19th here, so we can do like 100 run on stream. See what I don't get.
Oh, the things we shall accomplish together.
I did it right last time. I got like a shit ton of more of the deeps. Boss run again. Like, if you look at the moors that I got like a rank 4 already, and I got 2 more there as well. I want to do Wolfheart next. Because I actually want to use that as a gem in my 5-star lineups to keep increasing my resonance slowly. I'd like to get to like 5k reso by the end of the year. But to be fair, even when I go to 5k reso, most of the time you'll see me running under that anyway, because damage is better. I think the break point between using raw damage gems when it comes to like the 1s and the 2s and the damage gems from the 5s as well, I think the break off is like 8,000 reso. So if you get to like, when you get to 8,000 reso, that's when you considered like you're going to be need to be using all 5-star gems no matter what to get to that level. I think as you hit 5-star, you may be able to use like your socketed gems in your wings and stuff to get you there, but you're going to settle for 3k. I said that, and then I got to 4k, which I hover around. I've just managed to get to like, I think it's like 4,013 max if I put in all the correct gems, but I pushed it over just so I could get the white wings. I'm not there on a permanent basis yet. I'm trying to get as much of this done as well though, because I think we will get more limited time events when it comes to gems, right? So the more I get of these, the easier it's going to be. You just got to 2k today. If I remove bar, I'm down to 1890. Oh man, 2k's good. Congrats on 2k. I got a great idea for Blizzard. For the 3rd celebration, unban you.
Together we will do what must be done. We grow ever stronger.
So many people don't want to run when someone's not running any quests at all.
Oh, the things we shall accomplish together.
How many after the embers? So %, the boss is going to spawn Mars back. It didn't. Wow. Love also been playing Slawmancer? Slawmancer? It is awesome as hell. I am the ranger class and have this necro bow that gives me 30 summon dead knights. Fight with me as go OP. What is Slawmancer then? Oh yeah, I just had to Google that to see what that was. A 2D action RPG, and nice. Made by 2 people, really. Oh, I do like that style actually. That looks really fucking cool. Got a lot of end game. I do like little games like that. That's especially when they're made by a couple of people. Live, I'm going to build this set for this build you're using also. It seems fun as hell, very fast. Yeah, this is like the go-to farm build now. Indes, how's it going, man? Man, you're up and about late.
Let us face the darkness as one.
Working late low, so just came to YouTube to see what's up before bed. Come to say hi. Well, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. I have just been finishing up all the weekly shit that I slacked on this week. Verge, TRs, and then just doing some elders before I go off to bed as well. Back to the working week. Why do the weekends go so quick? Oh wow, game crashed. Game crash. As a sign. I can't believe it, but I actually read I know, he actually can be a decent dude, man. You know, I've not had any trouble with snipes at all. None at all. He comes in, he chills, he chats, we have a laugh. Although he is currently banned. What is going on with the game? Definitely a sign, guys. Must be coming up. We'll give it another 10 minutes of game time if I get back in. With all the DI knowledge, you actually believe I'm a troll? Man, number one player in the world, mate. Here it goes. Man, I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Like, I really like the promo code. It's like the best promo code ever. I take it we're going to get a load more information coming up soon, so... I'm intrigued to see more information about the gem. I'm intrigued to see if there's going to be anything to do with like 1s and 2s. Blizzard's been better at trolling than snipes, man. 100%. 100%. Like, this better be the kind of the very like relaxed calm before the storm, so to speak. There better just be a massive influx of information come up within, like, you know, the next 7 days. And what did you think? What did you think to the crafting for the reforging for the greens? I rolled once and was like, I'm not going to roll anymore. Did you actually go into like the information part? Because I think I was on your stream for a bit when you was talking about it, or on your video when you was talking about it for a bit. But when I went into it, I didn't realize that there's like some other parts to it, right? So you're actually going to get like 4 reforges on the 7th. Woo. But like, what was all this shit? Less than 4 free attribute set items within the first 26 reforges. You're going to get a 27 reforges guaranteed. And what the actual? You know I can't read while you're exposing me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But like, I thought it was going to be 1 a day when I first see it. And then I was like, well, actually, they're going to give you 4 on the 7th. So that is the day. Do they actually like... Do they stack as well? I suppose they would do, wouldn't they? By the end, you'd just have that many. But still, why wasn't it just unlimited rerolls? You know, just give us unlimited. You actually didn't see that? Nah, I was oblivious to it as well until I logged on stream. I just don't understand why. It should just be for these, like, whatever, how many days it is, what, 10 days? It should literally just be as many rolls as you want to do.
A new partner. Very well.
Because I probably won't use it at all now. Surgical, you're in the naughty boys list. I know you're going to bring the same shit again. Am I going to be pulling for the new gem? Probably. If it's like it is, then yeah, I probably will go for it. I'll probably try and get to like rank 5 to start with, and then hope that we get like the colossal event that can bump it up to easily bump it up to a higher rank, a higher gem. Then it's going to be a really powerful gem if you get it to certain ranks, but it all depends on what the set out is, right? As you go up the ranks, because it could just be really shit until you get to rank 8. I told my wife her birthday is going to have to wait a month. It's like, sorry, Diablo Immortal 3rd anniversary comes first. They've just put in a new gem. It's a shame on the leaks for that new gem there wasn't a kind of a set out of like going from rank 1 all the way to rank 10 so we can actually see what it was. You'll explain it to her. You're going to do like proper diagrams and everything just so you've got like complete explanation. If you do, we need to see him on Discord. Like it could be the most OP. She has a she has a birthday every year. At rank 4, probably not worth it for low resos though. Yeah, I was actually did a rethink. We talked about this on stream on my last stream. Probably as you've done many times as well already. He's prepping a PowerPoint. But I would agree with you looking at kind of how it was worded and everything in that leak. Yeah, I think Fala, how's it going, man? I would definitely say that this is going to be for kind of mid to higher spenders, right? Yeah, she'll love explaining how much it costs to make an R8. Gonna give her a proper infographic. That's just brilliant. How much does it cost to get to an R8? I think Fex has said it's like, isn't it like $5,000 to get R10? $25 a dupe is a good deal. Trust me.
Together we will do what must be done.
You solo leveled to Paragon 500 as well. Man. Yeah, we've got to have strict rules in for him, Indes. I'd agree, man. I would agree. With the gem surge, if you plan ahead like a month ago, you get an R8 for maybe $700. And that's actually, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's actually not bad value, right? Yeah, when you start saying it like that, man, it then says, yeah, extreme, right? But then it's not even not the end of it, right? Because then you've got wing slots. Laura working so hard, feeling like to get a bit of dopamine as self-reward. 100%. I like a bit of dopamine, man, especially when I don't get anything good from that dopamine hit. It's like really good dopamine, shit gems drop. I bet the other gem with the new gem, if they do gem surges, BSJ, quite possibly. I watch your guys' DI vids. I respect y'all. I try to introduce myself. I throw you #1 player shit because it's true and I wanted you all to find out about it. We know you're alright, really, mate. That's the first stage of addict. You don't even get the high anymore. You have 2 days away from Diablo, you're like... What stage is only fans for orbs? Alright boys, nice to see you, brother. Wife in bed already, don't want to sleep on the couch tonight. Yeah, don't allow yourself to sleep on the couch, mate. Take care. No luck on the set iron reforged fella? Nah, it's a bit of a flop really, isn't it? Take care, bro. And that's what you've got to pull out the bed. Get it ready so if the presentation doesn't work, you're all set, mate. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to be doing the same thing as what Indez has just done. Because I think, yeah, 229 out of 2 AE, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Did we get anything else I got to claim here? Oh, it's the last week of the Battle Pass as well. Get to collect everything tomorrow. Which is an absolute shitload. Nearly 3,000 on the bestiary. Loads and loads to claim, so we'll catch up on levels tomorrow. Did get down to 10%. Well, we might as well see if we got any good gear before I go, right? See what shit we get. $33 items. Nothing's flashing. Wow. Do want to find a use for this Dark Curse one. This one annoys me now. This one would probably be good if we could get 4 of them and actually have them with other things on the gear as well. But look, why we got as Necros 2 class of fixes that do exactly the same thing. Grimscythe Bone Spikes. They need to redo that. Yep, all shit gear, guys. So, as always, guys, it's been a great stream. Really liking the streams recently. And even though I do them later than most other creators, I think it's just great that I have, you know, people turn out and just come and chill and chat. For anyone that's kind of supported me on that video today, thanks a lot. It's been better than I expected it to be. June will hopefully be a busier month of videos than what I had last month. I have got a complete schedule planned when it comes to going through the month. We're definitely going to be getting free streams a week done, at least, with maybe some random ones showing up in between as well. So you'll definitely see an increase in the streams we're doing. And then hopefully the videos will follow. As I said earlier on about the Reddit idea videos that I've got coming up, definitely going to be doing one of those each week for the next 4 weeks to see how they go. And then we'll have to wait and see what the patch comes with. I definitely hope we're going to get patch notes either this one tomorrow or next Monday. Full patch notes of everything that's hopefully to come, and then we can do a bit of a deep dive into what's going to be going on, and if it's really shit, we'll have a laugh about it. But as always, guys, thanks for all the follows, all the subscribers, and all of that shit, and we will see you in the next one. Good night, team.